This is the case of Issei Sagawa, known infamously as the Tokyo Cannibal. Born in 1949 in Kobe, Japan, Issei Sagawa grew up in a wealthy family, the son of an affluent businessman. From the outside looking in, Sagawa's life was one of privilege and opportunity. However, the veneer of normalcy belied a troubled inner world. As we explore Sagawa's early years, we uncover a litany of physical and psychological challenges. Plagued by feelings of inadequacy and alienation, Sagawa developed morbid obsessions that would later manifest in the most horrific of ways. Fast forward to the late 1970s. Sagawa finds himself in Paris, ostensibly to pursue postgraduate studies in literature. Paris, the city of lights, became the backdrop for what would become one of the most shocking crimes of the 20th century. It was here that Sagawa befriended René Hartevelt, a young and bright Dutch student studying at the Sorbonne. Sagawa's fascination with her was immediate, but it was a fascination that was dark and deeply disturbing. On a fateful day in June 1981, Sagawa's twisted fantasies culminated in an act of unspeakable violence. In his small Parisian apartment, Sagawa took the life of René Hartevelt. But the horror didn't end with the murder. Over the subsequent 2 days, Sagawa engaged in acts of cannibalism, an act so taboo, so incomprehensible, that it sent shockwaves around the world. When the details of the crime surfaced, the public and authorities alike were left grappling with questions of sanity, justice, and the capacity for human evil. Sagawa was arrested, but the ensuing legal proceedings took a path that few could have anticipated. Despite the heinous nature of his crime, a series of legal and psychiatric evaluations led to Sagawa being declared unfit to stand trial in France. Instead, he was deported back to Japan, where legal loopholes and psychiatric assessments eventually led to his release. The aftermath of Sagawa's actions is as unsettling as the crime itself. He became a peculiar celebrity, a figure of morbid curiosity in Japanese culture and beyond. Books, interviews, and even a film have recounted his narrative, often with a sensationalist lens that obscures the gravity of his actions. As we reflect on this case, we're left to ponder the intersection of mental illness, criminality, and the media's role in the portrayal of such individuals. The case of Issei Sagawa forces us to confront uncomfortable truths about the human psyche and the societal fascination with the macabre. In closing, let us remember the victim, René Hartevelt, whose life was cut tragically short. As we seek understanding and answers, may we do so with respect for her memory and a commitment to a more just and compassionate world.